Good morning. Good morning. I didn't want to record anything today because I have so many things to get done, but I did finish Mary's costume. I'm still feeling pretty good about that. I didn't really accomplish much this morning. I'm sweating though, and that was a sign to me that I probably ought to turn the air conditioning on and do exercise on the Wii Fit and my exercise bike. Um, the reason why I have a hard time on my exercise bike is because there's so many other things I see I need to be doing. I don't know if I have attention deficit problem, but when I see something that needs to be done, it's hard for me to make myself sit there. The exercising isn't a problem. That's why I prefer to go outside and exercise, but it's so hot outside right now. I was going to run extra far today, just keep running until I was so exhausted, but I started sweating so bad there's like water on my face right now. Anyway, I decided I better go inside. So I did do exercise though, but just not very much. And it was kind of embarrassing. There was a guy walking and he was walking faster than I was running, and so he walked right past me. That was kind of embarrassing, and that was kind of humiliating. And I thought, no one's looking, you can stop, but I didn't. And I kept remembering something that somebody told me. This is regarding weight loss. They told me, well, when I was in my early 20s and stuff, I decided I was going to be skinny. Now, this is coming from a woman that my mom used to always say was like a model, was like the most beautiful woman she'd ever seen. Anyway, she told me, she said, and so I didn't eat, and I got as skinny as I could. I hadn't eaten for as long as I could go. Dehydrated, and I exercised all the time, like to the extent she said, but I could never get smaller than size 10 or 12. And I was like, yeah, I've never been that big. But I was thinking, well, I'm not bony, but I'm healthy enough, but I'm still a size 10. And that's the reason why I keep thinking that story. I'm like, well, maybe I won't get any smaller. Maybe I have really big. I was creating. Well, okay, let me give you a backstory here. My mind jumps around so much. Well, I had to let you kind of follow it a little. I was reading the book 1984, and in it, the guy has these ideas, and they end up being true, but people call them intuition or something, where you believe something, but you don't have any reason to believe it. Anyway, he was like, that's not very probable, but that idea keeps popping into my mind. Where was I going with that? Oh, this idea popped into my mind when I was thinking, I would like to be smaller. What do I need to do? And the thought came to me, well, exercising won't do it, because this is a crazy idea. I have no factual support for it whatsoever, but maybe your organs are the size they need to be, and if you run more, it's going to make your heart stronger and make your lungs bigger so they can increase their capacity. So maybe you need to breathe less and don't exercise as much if you want to be skinnier. Your body just naturally grew to be the size that you are. Just like a goldfish, if you put it in a tank, it naturally fills its tank. It gets bigger. So anyway, I just thought maybe it's my organs that are big. Maybe my lungs are too big and they're using too much space. So because I pulled out a tape measure today, and my waist used to be a 19, and now it's like 27 or something. Really crazy. And I went to these patterns that I had, and I looked. It was like size large, I was like, I am a large now. I think I must have some kind of delusion or something. When I look in the mirror, I don't see myself as being a large person. Oh, well, I think I just stay in the same proportion as I had when I was a small person. Only everything's gotten bigger. Anyway, that brings me to my thought. You can't make your liver smaller. I guess you could. You can lean it down. I've had a hysterectomy, so I don't know what else they could take out. Maybe my pancreas, maybe a kidney. I've had my teeth removed. It didn't make my face any skinnier. I don't. That's just silliness. I'm healthy. Now I'm just trying to maintain my health.